am in Medford at Tap and Vine 559. They're having some live music tonight. Let me make sure excuse me, I have my settings set to live chat. I should have, oh wait, share. I'm not sure I can leave the app, that's the problem. Alright, anyways, they are having some live music. I am having a glass of champagne, and I also got some French fries, which is like one of the only vegan things they have here. They do have like curry, but I'm not really wanting to eat some curry right now. Delicious shoestring, I think that's what they're called, French fries. So I'm really satisfied with that. If anybody knows me, especially like Sage and Kyle, when they were here, went out with me and we were, getting vegan burgers, and I was really particular about my fries. I have to have them crispy or I'm not going to eat them. It's just, they have to. Hi Kyle, how's it going? The fries have to be crispy or else I don't want to eat them. Soggy fries are just... Ugh. What do you have to say about that? Anyways, I hope that you had a wonderful day. I myself did some running around in Medford, and like I said, I'm out for some live music and a drink for the night. I got some business to attend to tomorrow, so I'm kind of like, it's like the last night of my weekend, so to speak. Yum. I actually saw the person that is making music right now. I saw them at Dance and Vineyards. I originally went to another place, but it was so packed. There was nowhere that I could even plug in my computer, my phone. As soon as I walked in the door, everyone was just like staring negatively. I'm used to people staring at me when I walk in the door, but they were like just sending me some hater vibes. So that was one of the reasons that I left. Anyways. How's your day, Kyle? I'm not sure if I can. You can kind of see the guitarist, and then the singer is to their left a little bit. Try not to get other people in the screen because I know that they don't want to be videotaped, and they're graciously allowing me to use the plug over there by their table for my computer, so I don't want to cause too many issues. The movie theater is right there behind me, Tinseltown, USA. I was just talking to the waiter, and he said that he watched a movie last night. The last movie that I saw in theaters was actually Avatar, and I was really impressed. I was bawling at some of the parts of Avatar. Like, it was intense. So definitely recommend the Avatar movie. But anyways, he was saying that he just saw the new movie Missing, where like someone's mom goes on vacation to some other country and then just goes missing. But he said that it was the kind of second one in the series to a movie called Searching, which sounded very fascinating, and maybe we will watch it together sometime. I don't know. I want to get back into doing the Friday night fun date videos, so that is something I intend to get back into. Like I was saying in an earlier video, I'm kind of trying to do some renovations in my house right now. So I have like some sheets hung up and like just, yeah. I want to get a sander and just do some repairs to my walls and repaint everything and get some wood and actually build, build some stuff. Yeah, my dad is a carpenter, and so I grew up around power tools and all of that kind of stuff, and helped my ex-husband gut and remodel a mobile home. I really, really enjoy using power tools and doing creative type things. So, anyways. All of the tables pretty much here, like over here they have all these booths. In the, you can't really see the booth, okay. And all of the booths have their own little outlets, but over here doesn't. So, anyways. I thought that was kind of cool that they have those, because I'm always trying to go in and find a way to charge my electronic devices so that I can talk to you guys. Hey David D, how's it going? David D says, looking stunning yet again. Thank you. Good now. I'm glad to hear that. These French fries are really good. The music isn't too bad either. I kind of would have preferred to go and hear the guy that was playing acoustic guitar, but alas. David G says, good now that we are having fun. Why didn't you? Like I actually said earlier before you jumped on the building, as soon as I walked in the door, everyone was like kind of mean mugging me almost, and it was really packed, and there really wasn't any room for me to exist. They had like a side room that wasn't too full, but there was only 2 people in there, and they were having a conversation. So if I would have gone in there and just started carrying on, it would have been problematic. It would have been uncomfortable. So I'm here, and I have my own space, so. Oh, Kyle says, sorry, was finishing up a Rocket League game. Is that the soccer car thing that you and Sage were talking about when we were going up to Medford? David D says, mean mugging you. Wow, yes. I am definitely used to getting that, but it was like overwhelming, so I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna leave. I don't need to have these kind of mean vibes. Car soccer, Kyle says. Yeah, LOL. Kyle won. Well, winning is definitely important. But how many chess games did you win today, Kyle? Just messing. I actually, Brian Barry sent me that Venture Board chess set. I was gonna bring it in, but I didn't. It's this really small, portable, magnetic chessboard. I absolutely love that. I've been taking it around all day with me today. Like, even from the beginning of my day, I pulled it out when I was laying in bed and set up a chess puzzle on the actual board. And I was able to, like, it's just so cool and convenient. I absolutely love it. Brian, if you're watching this, thank you again for that chess set. It is really, really awesome. Kyle said no chess today. Oh no, not even any puzzles. Oh, David G says, car soccer sounds like a distraction from your chess. Still want to be a master. Yes, that's funny. There are definitely only so many hours in the game, and I understand that chess is very mentally taxing, and there are tons of other games that can be very entertaining and stimulating and fun. But I would definitely encourage everybody, for the most part, the vast majority, to focus on something that actually, makes you as a human more impressive in the eyes of the spiritual world. Like, I'm not really sure how many watchers are impressed with your score on Rocket League. Is that what it's called? Why isn't the chat showing up? Okay. Not sure about the Rocket League thing, but Sage getting beat by you in chess, you beating him, that is something that they are impressed by. So, it's funny. You've beat him a few times now, so that is really, really cool. You determine when you get to where you want to be, but do you want to be? Exactly. Will. Where there's a will, there's a way. Would someone mind sharing this link onto my Facebook page so that people can see? Kyle beat Sage with the Ananian opening. Yes, he did. I'm very proud of him for that. Very excited. I want to analyze the game. I just have not gotten the chance to actually sit down with it. Maybe I can do that within the next few days and see. It'd be pretty fun. Night sack for the win. The performer isn't getting very many applause after their songs. Hopefully they don't live for that. If you live for the applause, you're probably not going to be very satisfied with tonight's performance. So Facebook is doing some weird thing where in David D's group, the chess news, memes, and humor, he's able to start a chat room, and Facebook won't let me in. It won't let me even see that this exists. Like, there are posts that they're actively hiding from me. Whole posts dedicated to this chat room that I think is kind of like a spin-off of one of my original posts. Like, I posted something, then it maybe got shared, and then like there's a chat room somehow made. I actually don't even know how this function of Facebook works because I've not been able to touch it. Like, I've not been able to even see it. So kind of interesting that they can block you in that way and like literally completely, I don't know. It's real weird. Kyle said, yeah, I sacked my knight and rook. Oh, and rook. Okay, I thought you only originally told me I thought that you sacked your knight, so that's really cool. You sacked your knight and your rook for checkmate. Awesome. Let's just say Sage got greedy in that game. I'm not surprised. Sage is greedy, David T says. They are blocking the queen completely. Yes. So where are you tonight, Kyle? I am at this bar and restaurant called Tap and Vine at 559. It is in downtown Medford at the Medford city center type. I think it might be called the city center. It's like an actual plaza. So they have the Tinseltown movie theater is right behind me. You can see Tinseltown, USA. They have like a Cold Stone Creamery. They have a ton of other restaurants and stuff up there. Yeah, unfortunately, nothing fully vegan in this direct area. This bar only has like one thing besides fries that are vegan too. But I think they do actually now have sort of vegan ice cream at Cold Stone, so maybe I'll check that out on my way home. That'd be nice. I don't know about you, but I definitely have a sweet tooth, and that is not a really good thing. Well, on one hand, I think that our creator intended for us to like thrive off of fruits and like frolic around in this beautiful Garden of Eden, eating apples and grapes and all this sweet stuff, right? So having a sweet tooth on one hand is what we're supposed to have. But obviously the processed sugar and unnatural garbage is abusing that sweet tooth in cooked in a non-vegan way. If you don't know yet, a lot of sugar is not vegan. They take the sugar and fine it or filter it through animal bones to try to make it white. Like, that's so disturbing that someone would go and grab animal bones and do anything with them, in my opinion. Like any using fish bladders to fine alcohol. These are such demonic things. And when you're non-vegan, you don't think about this. You don't think about how disgusting it is to eat like a hot dog. That's just like all of these scraps and pig butt and like all of this really like vulture type, I don't even know if it's vulture, but it's like zombie activity, right? Zombies eat flesh. Really big perception change when you go vegan, and it also changed my religious stance too, because there's so many people that are like mainstream Christians that are going on and on about being covered in the blood of Jesus, and I'm like, can you just take a step back and think about being covered in anyone's blood? That's disgusting. That's satanic, and like, it doesn't make you pure. It makes you dirty, literally. White as snow and covered in blood being red are two opposite things. So it's really interesting how the perception changes, and I definitely am not trying to get all preachy, but yeah. Okay. Sage got greedy and took my rook, allowing me to sack my knight for the checkmate. Awesome. That's great. I love when you have, you know, you can see those things multiple moves ahead, so definitely impressive, because you've not even been playing chess, like, well, getting back into chess. I know that you played, you know, earlier on, but, you know, getting back into it, most people have played chess at least when they're younger a little bit, and that was one thing when I was going around yesterday, passing out flyers and stuff. I was saying, you know, do you want to be into chess? Because especially having the Reading Chess Club and having all of these differing level players, they're not all grandmasters, you know, there are different levels, and they're all really, really helpful. So if you're playing them, they'll give you tips, they'll, you know, help you improve your game. So I definitely encourage anyone, you know, to go and find their local chess club. And if you don't have a local chess club, Kyle, you could reach out to any local nerds in your area. I don't mean that in an offensive way. I mean it in the most endearing way possible. If you have like a gaming store, like card or board games, places where, you know, the nerds usually go to, that would be where you can go to start planting seeds and seeing if people are interested and get a chess community started in your area, so you can play people over the board, and we can encourage stimulating, entertaining activities that actually bring out the best in humans overall, the intelligence factor. I know chess comes with some negative aspects. You can get real angry, you know. A lot of chess players have some antisocial and other issues to deal with. But overall, chess is something that really, like I was saying earlier, the spiritual world, it can be impressed by humans rather than the average human is not impressive at all and doesn't do anything at all worth writing home about. Like, we're in the True Man and True Woman show, so like I've said before, if you imagine Truman just like waking up, eating breakfast, going to work, just a cog in the wheel, never doing anything like entertaining, how long would you watch how long would you watch that channel before you start flipping through to watch maybe something a little bit more on the violent side, a little bit more on the scare, like you know, horror movies or any of these things that naturally entertain us? Those are the same types of things that are entertaining to the watchers, because they only are seeing the monotonous human every day. Whole humans literally doing the same monotonous thing. In every once in a blue moon, you might get something entertaining to happen. And I want to talk about this in another video, probably on a Sunday. But basically, how demons are constantly trying to entertain themselves and not only whispering into our ear, but like our friends, and trying to influence our bosses and our co-workers and other people around us to differing levels to manipulate different scenarios, right? Like, they can whisper into this person's ear that maybe you don't like them and kind of stir up this conflict between you guys when you're over here just like whistling and working, and you're just like, I just don't necessarily want to talk to anybody. It's nothing personal, but it's like they can do little things like this that just blow things out of proportion and cause drama and conflict between humans so that they can laugh at us. That's what they're constantly trying to make us into clowns, trying to get people to eat Tide Pods, trying to get them to drink their own pee, trying to get them to, be promiscuous and go and sleep around, and then when she gets pregnant, influence her to go and kill her child. Like, this is all, we're constantly being influenced by demons, and I don't mean to give you like an excuse to kind of point like, oh, I'm being messed with by demons, but that legitimately is what's going on. Like, there is an underlying thing, and especially when you want to like be in a relationship with someone, having that knowledge, I believe, is really important, because they're gonna try to come between you and your partner and cause all sorts of issues and stuff. So yeah, anyways. TVD says, set up the board and you will be able to see much further into the various lines available to you. Yes, I do love to play my correspondence games or anything like this. We're doing really great. Yeah, all thank right, you. I'll take the bill whenever you're ready. Right now. Okay, sounds good. Perfect.
Yeah. You have a card?
I do.
All right.
Okay.
Did you get all you got to shoot? Need to shoot?
I'm actually live right now. Thank you. And I'll sign that when you're ready for it.
What? Why did that not work?
It might actually... Oh, it's a chip reader thing.
It should be. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful
Perfect.
night.
Thank you.
You got a half bottle. You want me to top you off?
I'm good for right now.
All right.
Thank you. I'm gonna take it home with me. And I see if I have some cash to do it. I have one suggestion, is that you can tip in cash so that the waiter doesn't actually have to, the whole system, sometimes the restaurant averages out your tips and basically doesn't pay you, and I'm not a fan of that, so... David D says that they have many ways. Yes. Absolutely. All right. I'm not really sure what happened with the live music here. They are getting ready to close soon anyways, so I actually wanted to just kind of touch base with you. I'm still planning on doing a Friday night fun date night movie on Friday, probably around 8 p.m. So stay tuned for that. And I hope that we are connected on Facebook. If we are not, at Inanna Snow is my, whatever. I'm at Queen Inanna Snow on Instagram and all that other stuff too. You too, thank you. So, anyways, until Friday evening, I hope that you have a wonderful time. Stay safe. May God and the goddess bless you.